Now, welcome to Omain Kron Kron Ghana. Mimamuni na kwaba deba Omain Kron Kron Ghana jumedie so. Bidini eni edinkrahini ubunkume nkuma na nanochi Bediako-Poku. You're Crown Prince of Ghana and the Falcon of Africa. And ne ye wukuada bosomi a ye friend Kotonima de toswe dionu song. Afimpi mienu ene dionu sia. Today is Wednesday, 27th of May, 2026. Now, I am so excited today. Whatever is going on in Ghana, right? Oh man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with how we are moving as Ghanaians. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and these governments have dedicated their lives to work. And when some of the things that is behind the scenes that is going on, when I look at it, I can see us thriving. By 2027, we may be done with the big push rules, with how our minister is going and everything. We are so optimistic. And the energy keeps rising. So I'm so happy with the timeline that I am living in now. And what has got me in this mood is because my father, Dr. Parkwesi Indum, has received his license back, GN Bank, and I'm so happy. I think I need to talk about my time at Coconut Grove and how close I am or I was to the Indum family. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy with what is going on. Now, let me tell you guys some story, a little bit of story time today, right? Now, I completed SHS in 2009, right? From Udogono Senior High School, and I was doing some IT in at NNIT, right? And sometimes IPMC. I did graphic design here, and I was doing the Mastermind series at NNIT. But then life became a bit, difficult, so I had to take a job, and I wrote a couple of internship, blah blah blah, to organizations, the IT sectors, and nobody was writing back and everything. You need more connections than you think. And then I was like, okay, let me write a letter to be a cleaner, right, at big hotel. So I did that. I typed my CV, everything, and then I shared it amongst hotels, big hotels in Ghana. 7 months later, I got a call from Coconut Grove Regency Hotel. And then, now prior to me getting into Coconut Grove Regency Hotel, I had gone there for a program, I think around 2010, 11 there. Azonto something, they did it at Densu Hall or probably Ayensu Hall. So that day I was coming out, and here Ochiami Kwame was. I saw Ochiami Kwame for the first time. I took my phone out. I was using some Sony Ericsson by then. We took some picture. I checked the phone. The picture had deleted. So that picture, I was so pissed at myself. I was like, how did the guy not save the picture? Because now I couldn't go back to Ochiami Kwame and tell him, rap data. Picture now, I mean, we try, Picture na ira. That is rap data we are talking about. A shame rough. So that picture now, so long story short, long story short, later on, I sent my application to Coconut Grove Regency Hotel as what is the name? As a cleaner. So I got a job and I started cleaning. And within 2 months, I was moved to the front office because the time I went to Coconut Grove, I could speak Spanish fluently. So the guests that will come, if I hear you speaking Spanish, I speak Spanish and welcome you to Ghana and everything, right? So I am the cleaner, but I was speaking Spanish to the guests. So later, I think my manager, Mr. Ite, saw me speaking Spanish with a guest, the cleaner doing that, and later I was moved to the front office. And later, before I left, I was the ninth auditor at Sakumono when they opened Sakumono. So I've been so close to the Indum family. Now, Dr. Indum used to have, right, an office there, right? So when I went to the front office, anytime Dr. Indum is passing, I pray to the Almighty that He should give me 10% of what this man has. Just 10%, and I know I can feed my family. Because I studied him from afar. When I was at Coconut Grove, I was there and I was just studying. I was learning. It was a school for me. I didn't care about the salary. I was there for the human experience as the Taurus that I am. When I was at Coconut Grove, it opened so many doors for me, for so many connections I have now across the world, just because of the experience there. When I was there, Mr. Hugo was there, Madam Lizzie, she's still there. The housekeeping madam, Ifua Taylor is now the front desk. Madam, oh, what else? Mr. Tuan was there, Mr. Suresh there, Sri Lankans. So when I was there, I was learning. And of course, Dr. Indum is a flag bearer of the PPP. So we get to call people to come to meetings and things. So I didn't know at that time I was learning leadership, but I think I was learning anything Dr. Indum was doing. So I was looking at his companies, like Qualtech, for instance, an IT company. He had Coconut Grove Regency Hotels, some in Elmina. Where we were is the Regency, Kanda GBC area, immigration. Yeah, that is where I used to work. And we had opened Sakumono. Not just that, he had Gold Coast Fund Management. He had what? GN Life Assurance, Fresh Park, Ahumka FM, ATV, First Digital. What else? GN Logistics, GN Auto Shop. They started even assembling TVs, GN TV, right? Indum School of Business and Technology, Spider Lee Entertainment, Alugun Tugui, Spider Lee Entertainment, Keche, so you see, all these are companies under Group Indum. I'm not even done. We had GN farms, plantations, like Edina plantations for oil, palm oil only, production. We had GN Bank, of course, the bank, but GN Bank, we had one in Liberia as well. Dr. Indum also has a bank in Chicago, ISF in Chicago. So such a man, and it's not just that I was seeing Dr. Indum from the office point of view. Before I went to the front office, I told you I was a cleaner. I once cleaned Dr. Indum's house, his room, his house. I know where his house is. I know his house. I've been there. I cleaned his room. Not just Dr. Indum, Kweku Indum as well, his firstborn. I once went to his room, cleaned it. So, as I said, I was observing whatever he was doing and learning in his footsteps. That is why I told you guys, if I want to become a capitalist, I know I will be one of the richest people in Ghana in the mind that you think riches are, right? Because I learned from one of the best capitalists in the country. But you see, you can't be a capitalist and a Pan-Africanist. Let me say it again. You can't be a capitalist and a Pan-Africanist. So, although I learned everything, I understood the system so well. I was doing consultation for people, showing them businesses to venture in, to make money. So many people, but then I didn't have the edge to do it because as a Taurus, I am materialistic. And being so materialistic, if I become a capitalist, no, I won't do this work I'm doing now. I wouldn't have been able to do the work in Pan-Africanism, geopolitics, and quantum science. So I gave up capitalism and everything in it, and whatever shackles it has on our brain. You see, that is why I chose scientific socialism. Not because I can't be a good capitalist, but being a capitalist in this mortal life, when I know who I am, the full essence of who I am. And then I look at it, I'm like, no, 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 this is not why I am here. I am here to enjoy, to serve Mother Gaia, to serve my fellow humans. So, Monsieur Osaje for a Jumera, Dr. Indum, I remember the first day I had this encounter. I was cleaning, I cleaned, and I think I was called to the kitchen to come and help. So after I left the kitchen, I was passing back somewhere, and then I met Auntie Susie. So she asked me, "Oh, young boy, have you seen Doctor?" And I was like, "Please, who?" He said, "Don't you know Doctor?" I'm like, "Is it Mr. Indum?" That day, Auntie Susie nearly killed me. She's like, "Hey, Abrantier! Hey boy, hey boy, hey boy, Abrantier! Doctor Nelly Freno." You know they are fancies, right? Doctor Nelly Freno, Mr. No. Hey, don't ever say this again. Say Dr. Indum. I say Dr. Indum. And mind you, I think I had gone to the place just 3 days prior to. You know, Auntie Susie used to live at Coconut Grove Regency Hotel, inside the hotel, as well as Mr. John Sterling. So he was up there, and oh man, I love my time at Coconut Grove Regency Hotel. It taught me a lot in so many ways, and I took a lot, especially when I'm opening Doctor and I open him and I tell God he should give me 10% of what this man has. And I close the door. Anytime I open the door for him. I love Kweku Indum a lot for his humility. I think I had a good rapport with Kweku Indum. So when I was doing things for him, I never looked back. Like, he's so humble, and he's the firstborn of Doctor, right? So when I realized how humble he is, I'm like, oh, this man. I'm so happy the GN Bank, their license has been restored, and hopefully say Ghana for no. Look at this. Look at when we talk about what cancer, the MPP, the cancer in Ghana's Fourth Republic. Last week I did a video. Go and check that out on YouTube. And if you've not watched it on my TikTok, watch it again. The cancer, the MPP. Look at what Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo has done, did, together with what is his name, Keduforiata. How can you tell me a bank that has over 3,000 workers, direct and indirect workers, a Ghanaian-owned bank? Look at the number of branches that we had in every district across the country. Keduforiata, you came and collapsed it. And now Odi a children so called Liberia and Koko Guenonso. Oh, abrofuo. Money abrofuo no. Me say MPP no matie free asante ho. We are Santini na we say we MPP. Hwe me de sorry kra me de benkum na ye kire mo so. We de misremo. I don't know how come. Misremo Ghana for. Ama me de misabokum kra kasa minim. I mean nuanom Ghana for. Me say ye asante ni MPP, asante ni MPP. Me say me de banfo akoto akoka kwa bitua ho. Na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo so ka ho. Say afenyo marking so ye de beka ho. Me say they like the ideology. How many times afenyo markings have said it so many times or no there. Dankwa Buzia tradition no follow. And as our tradition, so we've seen it over the years. Abana mugu ye no. It is evident for everybody to see. Mube good Dr. Indum Bank, Gold Coast. Time me too na menen Crawford Kasa across the world. So Gold Coast. So there were more people telling me, oh, okay, what you said, this man is so be guno. Elmina Sharks and so yeah, Dr. Indum. Dia. Inyama bebre. I think maybe I've forgotten some of the companies and businesses under Group Indum. So I'm so happy Dr. Indum has his license back, and I'm so happy. Many aje papa Ghana be Ghana be tumpon Ghana be krabehwe. Maka kire mo say sa democracy any sa multi party democracy here titi yentem. We are here to create legacies. So we are here to light up each other's candles. Now, speaking about lighting each other's candles, today I want to talk to my father, my brother, not my father, my older brothers, Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy. Recently, yes, a web kid in Sensem, Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy, please, the two of you, you have massive following in Ghana. The two of you, you hold so much influence. We need you guys to channel your influence for the sake of Ghana, the red, yellow, and green. This is bigger than all of us combined. We are here to make this big and great. We followed you guys. Shatta Wale came with bandana. Because of Shatta Wale, some of us liked Stonebwoy. Because before Stonebwoy came, we had Shatta Wale. That is why we can never leave Shatta Wale. Because we loved him before Stonebwoy came. And we love Stonebwoy too. No, we like the varieties. Now, so Shatta, let us apologize. I think Ebedru baby, before our 70th birthday, we should go on a world tour. World tour, Ghana 70 world tour. The triple S's. So I call the Stonebwoy Shatta Wale on a world tour. And then Ghanaian artists will, Black Sheriff, of course, will be on the bill. Let us go and create more legacies. Into Stonebwoy, who brought penny in Shatta Wale. Shatta ni tipeni samini or your beef. Ye interest so na ye movie on. Because there are children watching you guys. The youth of Ghana, most of them are fighting each other. And this is not why we are here. My big brothers. So today, let me sing one Stonebwoy song. I love Stonebwoy songs. I'm an SM fan. I am a Beam fan. That is why I want them to stop so that I can be both very well. Right? You guys know. Yen penisa. Ye nini. Mikra nanse my baby 34. Muzumu nini. Nkrano. Yen sapa. Isana ye tran. Yen tran ye manchirima. Stonebwoy, Shatta Wale. We need to squash this thing. Long overdue. Beka bi enkwenye. Minkpanye faye. Beka bi enkwenye. Stonebwoy, you are coming. I care. Them attack, but the one love, but them never real like that. Money, but them never rich like that. Funny, then can't see my back. Me nah make a move and we no see contract. Me and them never get eye contact. See them a leader, but them a lead from back. Wahala, test boy better come back. Test boy better come back. Anywhere them see mankind and do one kind. Now we do like so we never know. Oh yo. No father, oh yo. No for them a snake. No for them a snake under grass then the full bad mind. Now we do like so we never know. Oh yo. Oh yo. We dey fam gidigba. We dey fam gidigba. I get meaning. Me too, I get feelings, so in kegba mojimi. Aladdin, gamejini. You know, rich in ke your yibini. Abina, ene Lamborghini. Onuwaje fe brand new. Etu no ke faibu. Na mochele, who call you? Akeye ba mi en shonu Jimmy. Afagbada na phone draw. Ya bi ye Germany hoton. Ole wi aboni ni wabo. Kejila la macho ni ye komo imbo. When you were choose street over bow tie. One a lawyer, she quit no lie. If I follow them like I go die. So I go follow God and I know Christ. Nessa, mi male alo. Ani wajumoko no go alo. Me I dey look front, I no look back, so I say Yawani. I can't boom, I carry a bata Yawani. Anything I do, my one do something Yawani. I can't moko chode kate ya flexi ayata. Mi lala ni ngona ni mi le mi la mi inle beef hesandi. Mi panye fai. Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy, guys, the Ghana we want to build together, everybody, we are all involved in building our motherland. Now I'm saying, me papa no mom one off. Thank you so much for appreciating what governs Kwame Agbodza is doing. As for him, he's honorable. But to me, a road now we'll call him honorable, right? He should be on them. You see, I don't understand why we don't even use our state agencies. Now, say expressway, you can see the difference in agency between the Ghana Army working and these capitalists working, contractors working. Honorable Governs Kwame Agbodza, use the state agencies. If you are good, so yes, our next contract I will be mano. Men fam ma womo. Fama Ghana Army no na womo and supervise contractors no, so that we can. Say we have a lot to do. Emre no na ekono. Ade san na ye ni. Ade san na ye ni o. I still remember when I was 20 years old and it was like yesterday. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is what our fathers used to say. I feel it was just yesterday because you see, we can learn from the past and make sure what we are doing present and today, now, the now. We all know time is an illusion now, right? If you don't know it, then you need to learn. Now, and now saying, Suronipa, hey, is it Suronipa or Suronyame? Now say on the nam ghettos, in Crawford, a free ghetto. Moche womono, a ye good thing, no, so no, factories, no, dabena ye besisi. Into Nanka, womo rehab, no, na glass factory, ye be a biome. Na, me say factories now, Saji Fusisi, ye na womugu, ye no, yen be a biome na yen shadi. The same thing. Let us. We have the model already. Sankofa yenchirio. Na yen shadi. Na shese. Afe wonam the streets of Accra. Obi mpo edisi kan beba besi usu ana. System no ya na ye create. And even how we do our politics in Ghana and yet nipa ni nisika muntu abama no because onru hompu. Delegates no obeji sika ansana we choose no. Inti no yedin papa hwe kwa na parade ye ni so nansen. If you said you won nyansa no ono a oba abeso mo no enya de ono e wo se oma musika. Enu nti na hwe eye me nwanwa say we create the problem and we keep asking why the problem is there. Nipa no oba abeserve wo no. Wakobo busia over and I say $200 million. Okoba busia no wo he wonye ne ho. Oba ye no e na ocheche ma mo e na mo pa no e na obedi mampeni. Afa say $200 million na wa say no. If no be kwa konye free. Inti ya yesika yen kofes no enumu no de ne nsa bebo. A create dubious ways of paying that money. Afa owie a obedwene ono ane ho say ahin na me nso betumi awie sie for future elections. We created the problems ourselves. And into na leadership no nanka e was say Ghana for collectively doing why na wo nyansa nanso modwene anase why na nyonyam efata no why na ese no inti honorable Governs Kwame Agbodza me de say modi road chief amano me papa no mam wo north mo ya ade yie papa member northern region that now one of these days I want to go up to Burkina Faso Wampao some me a Accra boy any central region boy and I'm mitwemu so na metwemu Kumase metwemu menjie ni na mehwemu di me se kwa metue na netwa me hini hu ehia sei na metwemu na mekwa hafu me Bediako mekwa hye kakra na mabae bia na makọ ayigbe kakra na makọ wuli won yeah inje no me nkọ northern side da na de mu ye kire say ya papa no mu bi no no you are waking up. We need to wake up embre na ekɔ no ade sa ade eche na ye nyini ora no enu nti na me say we mo no na nka owie ye na wodi na kogina nogokpo enimu asumesi beye we nogokpo wa judge no na ya bodua na to ho enya afi na ye de omo ne nam court a twintwan ya nemu afenyo markings eguso ne nam na nka by this time ono no ya hye no ono ne nananum nyina ase deda na nka by this time de womo de huhuma nka se ani omu na edi asase ya ani omu edi deda. They keep distracting us. YEA may say Young Pioneer Program. There are youth in the ghettos doing nothing. There are youth sitting at home. And nothing na ebi no mumu. Say in Crawford only fans no. Oti ho nye hwe so bet me afi mu di age dollars awe may say we create the problems and act as if we are surprised when we put ourselves to work in building Ghana now. Me see, we built the pyramids and we can do anything. Moma eno entena ya adwene mu se Ghana for. Na oman na yenchichiri ni yie. We are all involved in building our motherland. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama pe onto me NCSA Ghana no. Ono eni ye nti sesei. Inti no. Me, I'll be in my capacity. Anything I'm meant to about that no. I don't want to live in the 3D biasa. So I just observe. But I'll do my part in there. And the new force Abba, Edidaswaba. Bekachira said the new force is not a political party. The new force is the Pan-African awakened spirit. The consciousness, the Osagefo consciousness. It already resides in Ghana. So far as we have red, yellow, and green, so far as we call ourselves Ghanaians, the energy, we embody the energy, the children of the warrior king. Osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana is in our DNA. So all we need to do is tap into our inner self and know the abundance within. Now, when we understand life from that perspective, you and I, you see, we are going to do much for ourselves and we are all going to live here happily, dance every Friday. Every Friday, it's a holiday. Oh. It is Secret Jacko Feast Day. Oh. You should be happy. Oh. Huh? It's been a pleasure having you on Oman Kron Ghana. As I told you, one day, Ekufuado's statue will be called Okwasia. I said we respect him as an old man, but for the politician that he became, his statue will be called Okwasia. Now, say Ghana Nimbia, or when you grow up, when every child is growing up in Ghana, as soon as you are 18 years, we will take you to the Western region on a tour and teach you everything about Okwasia. So that you know that when you are given power, power is for serving. Power is not for playing king over your fellow humans. The most important resource in the world, in existence, is our human resource. So collectively, how are we improving humanity? Civilization. Civilizations is not tall buildings. Civilization has nothing to do with everything materialistic. The human resource. It's been a pleasure having you on Oman Kron Ghana. I think I will come back. I'll be doing more shows now. So maybe Friday, I'll release another video. Chichicha. It's been a pleasure having you on Oman Kron Ghana. Mwah, 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 mwah. Kisses, hugs, kisses again.